Hey, how's it going? Before we jump into the content, I just want to take a minute to thank you for stopping by the channel and checking out the content. If you like this content and you want to support more content like it, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video. You can also check out the YouTube membership program and cybertrainingpro.com, where I put practice exams and other things that I couldn't put on YouTube. Again, regardless of how you support the channel and my content, I couldn't be more appreciative. Thank you so much, and let's get into the content. Now, most data is too big to transfer without actually breaking it up. Remember how I said there was a limit on how much data could be in frames earlier? The whole process of breaking data up into chunks, organizing them for receiving systems, and then sending them is called segmentation. The receiving system then does the reassembly of the packets by making sure that it collects all that related data. When the transport protocol breaks up data into chunks or segments, it assigns a sequence number, which is then used by that receiving system to make sure that it's got everything that it needs and it's received in the right order. Think of this like an instruction set where you have step 1, 2, 3, and so on, and you put everything together correctly. If a system didn't receive packets in good order, then layer 4 can actually initialize requests to get new copies of those packets. Datagrams are also created at layer 4, but they don't get broken up into chunks or assigned sequence numbers. This is a good time to talk about connection-oriented and connectionless communication. Now, some protocols like the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, or SMTP, which is used for email messages, will make sure that it has a connection before it actually sends off data. Other protocols don't actually care if the connection is made first. For example, Voice over IP, or VoIP, doesn't care because it doesn't need to check if the other device is there first. The Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, is a connection-oriented protocol. The User Datagram Protocol, or UDP, is a connectionless protocol, also known as fire and forget. Similar to how we stripped away data at layer 3, at layer 4, we can strip away the IP packet and we're left with the data called a TCP segment. Now, TCP segments include source port, destination port, sequence number, and acknowledgement number. Ports themselves are kind of like channels that help us determine which services need to receive the data. For example, we have an HTTP port for web traffic, an FTP port for file transfers, and so on. But basically, there are port numbers from 1 all the way up to 65,536. You'll notice that UDP ports don't have as many fields in them because, again, UDP doesn't care or verify that the receiving system actually received that data.